What's up, DIYers and first-time triers? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be tiling a bathroom wall, and I have with me an expert who's been in the business for 30 years. So we're going to make sure we do a professional job, that it gets done on time, and we don't get too overwhelmed with our DIY project. If you're interested in seeing how we did it, check it out. Okay, start your project by removing any obstacles that could be in the way of your workspace. For us, the toilet's tank was in the way of our workspace, so we shut off the water, unscrewed it, and then placed it into the bathtub where it could drain properly without making a mess. Continue setting up your workspace by placing tape in all the areas that you want protected. For us, this included our brand new baseboards. For thin set, we used VersaBond by Custom. You can buy it at the Home Depot. We like this brand and we use it for most of our projects. Add some water in a bucket and then add some powder into that bucket. If you're worried about dust going everywhere on your driveway, like there is on our driveway, maybe put down a piece of plastic or a tarp. We do a lot of tiling projects, so we're kind of used to the dust. Use your Margine Trowel and your regular trowel to mix the powder with the water. Have a bucket with a sponge on hand so that drop by drop you can add more water if needed. This trick helps to control how much water is actually getting into the bucket so that your mud isn't too thin. Make sure you have a clear plan of where your tiles are going to go and what your end project should look like so that you don't have to stop halfway through while your thin set is drying out. Throw your thin set on the wall using the flat side of your trowel. Work it to remove the rest of the clumps that you weren't able to remove while you were mixing it in your bucket. They say you have about 10 to 15 minutes until the thin set on the wall dries out. Use that time to ensure that the thin set is spread across the surface area evenly and that there are no hidden pockets of dry thin set powder. After enough surface area is covered evenly, use the notch side of your trowel to create ridges in your thin set to help your tiles adhere to the wall. A super easy way to test how evenly you've distributed the thin set across the wall is by sticking your finger in one area of the thin set and then again in another area. If they match, you've done a good job of being even. If they don't, then continue to work the thin set until they do match. Okay, I'm sure you're all like, why does she keep repeating evenly? We get it, be even. But it's super critical that you actually hear that part, because if you don't lay your tiles on an even thin set, then it's going to look like a wave across your wall, and it's not going to look professional, and your tiles might pop off a lot easier. So it's super important that you actually listen to that part and make sure your thin set is even. The only exception for this is if you're laying your thin set to compensate for a small area in the wall that's uneven. Hey guys, quick side note on those spacers. I know we have the plastic ones with the four corners. If you've seen it throughout the video, they keep falling out and they weren't very successful. So we do recommend the rubber ones. You can buy them at the Home Depot. They're just clear rubber ones. I'll send a link in the description box. But we recommend those ones over these ones just because they stick better and they're just better quality, I think. Also, this is not sponsored by the Home Depot. We just genuinely like their products and it's closest to our house. So not sponsored, just prefer the Home Depot. That's all. Okay, we just finished the first phase of our tile job. We have to wait 24 hours to grout, so for now, just take out the spacers of the tiles that have already been dried, and then take your sponge, wring it out so there's barely any water in it, and wipe off the grit and the grime that was left over by doing a messy job, if you're anything like me. If you can stay perfectly clean while back buttering and putting thin set on the wall, then power to ya, but I can't, so use a sponge, wipe it off. You'll thank yourself tomorrow when you don't have to scrub as much. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video on how to tile a bathroom wall. If you're interested in seeing how we grouted the bathroom wall, stay tuned. That video is going to be up soon. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and click the notification bell so you get notified when I upload more videos like that grout one that's coming soon.